guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going thrift shopping all around Athens and I wanted to take you guys with me. So I'll try and vlog in and around the different thrift stores and vintage shops and we can see what we can find. I think vintage shopping is so much fun anywhere, but in like a new city, I'm so excited to see what's about. And at the end of the video, I'll try and put together like a mini haul if I pick up things, or maybe a big haul, you never know. But I'm super excited. This is my outfit that I'm wearing because Athens at the moment, it's really like muggy, so the temperature is kind of like in the 20s, but it's not sunny, it's just like sticky. So I wanted my arms out, but also to be practical. So blue and white I think is always a good option. So yeah, I will take you guys with me now and let's see what we find. But it's so soft. I love that. It's just so much chocolate. It's like a kilt. Color of that one is. More here. Thank you. And there. This is corset heaven. I love it. It's such a tight staircase. Oh, that's kind of in at the moment. A lot of people's Halloween costumes were like that. Okay. All my stuff's there, but that's fine. So I'm back home now. It is the next day, but I thought I would do a mini haul for you. And I am dressed like a Greek goddess, mainly because I wanted to show off my new dress that I got. I didn't get it at the thrift shops, but I did get it when I was in Santorini last week. And I'm just kind of obsessed with it. Like, look at the bottom to it. I love it. It's just such a fun dress, and the detailing on it is beautiful. Like, I love the white and gold. I know it's kind of on the verge of being costumey, but also wearable, and that's kind of what I wanted. I know you guys are probably thinking I'm some crazy tourist, but I'm in Greece. I just kind of had to, so yeah, I just wanted to show it off. I thought it'd be really fun to just wear in the summer. It's that lovely kind of really lightweight cotton fabric. So I think it'll be really nice in like the really hot weather. So I just wanted to show it off. So this is something I bought not in a thrift shop, but now I'm gonna get onto the bits and bobs I did get. So unfortunately, I didn't actually get a lot, but I say unfortunately, that's probably ideal for me because I do only have a suitcase here and it has to come home with me as well. So the less I need to be much more selective with things I get. So it means that the stuff I get, I really, really love. The first thing I am obsessed with. Look at this handbag, guys. Like, this is amazing. It's green leather and brown, and it's got like this swirl on it. And for those of you who don't know, I'm a geologist with my main obsession being fossils, and my favorite one is an ammonite. It's literally this one that I have tattooed on me here. And so anything with a kind of spiral on it, I've got like this slight obsession with. And so seeing this bag is just so perfect. And I think it's handmade leather. Like, it's got no kind of brand in it or anything like that, so I'm just obsessed with it. Although I did just notice it's like coming away here. I'll have to try and see if I can like seal that somehow. I've got to like glue it down a little bit. I don't know, it must be the zip causing that. But the lady in the vintage shop that I got this from was so lovely. I wanted it to be a different length, and she sat there and she re-poked. So this is where the original length was. You can see this kind of bump here. And she redid all of these to put it up here for me. So it now sits like a really perfect length for me. I just love it. So yeah, I'm obsessed with this bag, and this was 40 euros. So this one was a little bit pricier, but I just fell in love with it. But now I'm a little bit worried. If you guys have any advice on how to like treat leather, or maybe it's not leather, how to like preserve it, I would be very interested, because I don't want it to die on me. I absolutely love it. So this is item number one. Then the clothing items I got, they're just corsets, which is just ironic. Now the first piece I got is this one. Now I got this from the Kilo vintage shop, which means it's just done by weight. And you guys can imagine that this thing weighs nothing. So this literally cost me a few euro. That was it. And it's not in one piece as such. So it's missing its ribbon down the front. And it looks like this, but I fell in love with the mesh and the white and blue embroidery. I just think it's going to be so gorgeous, like on. I'm obsessed with it. And so if I can find a ribbon, I'll lace it up for you. If not, you're just gonna have to kind of imagine it. But I think long term, I'm gonna change the eyelets down the front to hook and eye, because having to lace, there's no other way to get it on. So having to like lace it up every time I put it on is gonna like drive me nuts. Whereas just like a hook and eye, I think it's a lot faster, because I wanna wear this as a top with like white jeans or denim jeans. I think it's just gonna be so gorgeous. I'm just obsessed with it. I mean, look at that. I need to also fix the thread here a little bit. But considering, I think this literally cost me 3 euros. So I can definitely fix this and make it work. So love that. Then I also got this one. Now, I'm obsessed with velvet. I've always been obsessed with it. And I love the style of this top. So it's like velvet with like lace inserts. And it does have straps, but I think I'm going to cut them off because they're just kind of not needed. So it almost gives me like pirate vibes. But the lace up is on, like, for it to fit me, it has to be like laced up to like the tightest, which means there's quite a lot of fabric like pinched underneath it. So this one also I need to alter slightly just to kind of make it a bit more va-va-voom. But I will pop this one on for you so you guys can see what we're dealing with. But I just loved the fabric. I mean, look at that. It's just gorgeous. Love it. So this is what it looks like on, and I mean, I really, really love this one, but I'm definitely going to remove the straps because I just think it looks a lot better without them, because they're just these tiny little like spaghetti straps, which literally they don't do anything, and I think they actually they kind of ruin the look of the top because they're just very like simple and kind of unnecessary. Like the top stays up perfectly fine without them. So I'm going to remove the straps and turn it into a nice like strapless kind of basque type top. It's got incredibly long ribbons here, so I need to kind of trim those and adjust it slightly. And then this is one of the issues. So I wear it on the smallest, so it kind of has like a lot of folded material underneath the corset, which I don't think shows badly, but I think if I was to like cut it and just make it very flat, it would just be a bit more of like a sleek top, and I don't like how you can kind of see it here. So it works all right if I kind of tuck that little pouch in, but you see what I mean. But it was a really cheap top. It was like €5 because it doesn't weigh a lot, and I think it's really cute. Like I love the velvet. I can definitely make it work. I just need to style it. But no, I think there's potential here. I just need a little bit of DIY, and then I think it'll be perfect. But it doesn't need a lot of work. But that's this one. So I managed to find some ribbon that matches pretty perfectly. Now it's a gorgeous top, but it is a little on the risque side at the moment. So I need to make a few alterations. I think I need to extend the like dark blue kind of fabric down just by like an inch. Just to give me a little bit more coverage up here, but it's workable if I stand still. And then I need to change the eyelets. Like, I'm not sure if you guys can see, but some of them are like, I'm not the one ripping these. Down one side, you can see this side is all fine. The eyelets are like perfect. And then this side, they're all kind of ripping. So I either need to kind of like reinforce them or change it to hook and eye. And I think just changing it to hook and eye makes a lot more sense, because then I don't have to spend 600 years lacing it up. And when I say 600 years, it's pretty accurate, but it is quite amusing. Look at the ribbon I'm using. At least it's good for something, but it's really hard to use because it's like frayed at the end, but you know. But anyway, that's this one. So I know that sounds crazy, but that is all I got from the vintage shops. So I was very selective. I just got 3 items, but I do love these 3 items and I think I can make them all work. I'm still really sad about my handbag. Like, please give me some advice on how to like fix that little corner. I think I just need to paint some glue or varnish on it and it should be okay. Now I'm going to show you the bits and bobs my roommate got, and I mean, she did quite well. So I've got a nice little pile down here of the bits and bobs she found. So I'll start with the items she found a few days ago because I've already altered it and there will be a tutorial coming later. So she got this lovely like brown jumper, but she wanted it to be cropped. So this was like a really like, it was a men's like just normal size jumper, and she wanted it to be elasticated and cropped. And so I managed to put some elastic in the base and turn it into a nice crop jumper without cutting it. That's the key point here because it is knit. So there'll be a tutorial on how I did this with no sewing machine, just a needle and a thread and some elastic coming out after this video. So if you'd like to see how I did that, there'll be a video, but that's this one. Then the next thing she got is a gorgeous handmade kind of knit like waistcoat type thing, but it's a beautiful knit. Like, look at that pattern. I really love it, and the colors of it are just so nice for autumn winter, but it's not too hot. It's kind of perfect for the temperature here in Greece, where it can be still quite warm, but you just need that extra layer. And it does have a nice waist tie in the middle here. So this one is also really gorgeous, especially my roommate's quite tall, and this kind of style just looks gorgeous on her. So this was a really nice find, and this one was €14 because it's a bit weighty. So everything was done on weight. Well, not everything. The first 2 vintage shops we went to was done on weight. So it's quite exciting. Like when you're shopping, you're just there like, is this heavy or is this not heavy? But for us being international students, it's perfect because we actually then know the weight of the items we're buying. So it helps us in terms of working out our luggage weight for, you know, leaving at the end of the semesters. But that's this one. Then she found this gorgeous cream and brown shirt. So I'm not sure if that's the right way around, where's the tag, but you can get the vibe. It's got these gorgeous kind of brush strokes on it. It's just a really lightweight kind of airy fabric. I really love this one. So that's this one. I think there's lots of ways you can style this one, but it's just kind of a nice simple shirt that will go with pretty much everything. So then this is probably my favorite thing that she got. I am obsessed. It's a corset, but it's like iridescent. So it's like green and black lace. It did have bows on the cups here, but they just made it look all like lingerie. I know this is still lingerie, but like the bows were just unnecessary. So we cut them off and now it looks like this, and it's just such a cool top. It's just amazing. And it can be strapless, or it has these kind of like crazy silver like elastic straps here, which is really cool. So this is quite a fun one, and she's already worn it out. So I think this was definitely a winner. But literally look at the green in the fabric. You can see it's like iridescent. I love it so much. And then the last thing, well not the last thing, the last two things she got is this gorgeous handmade denim skirt. So this is handmade by, there's a guy who owns a vintage store here in Athens called Treasure House, and he hand makes all these items himself. And these are made from the offcuts of Levi jeans. So it's just really, really cool, but absolutely no stretch. So unfortunately, I was not able to get one yet. Maybe one day. And I love the paneling on it. It's just gorgeous. And these are, considering they're handmade from vintage fabric as well, I think he sells them for 30 euros or 35 euros, and he does have an online store, I believe. I'll link it down below if he does. Otherwise, I'll link the Instagram and you guys can check it out. But yeah, they're pretty cool. And he also does it with like a lot of other fabrics, like vintage winter fabric. So it's all like limited edition. Like once he runs out of fabric, that's the end of that kind of style skirt. But it's pretty cool, pretty cool. And then the last thing she got, I am obsessed with this, is a waistcoat. But it just, when I tell you, this just looks amazing on her. You'll see it in a second. It's like this pinstripe tailored just waistcoat with a nice like satin back. But it's just the perfect size, and I love it. I wish I could wear shit like this. Like, it's just so cool. I can't remember the price of this one, but it wasn't expensive because very lightweight. I think it was something like 7 euros or something like that. But you can see it's kind of, I think it's navy blue on the front and then black at the back. But pretty cool. Massive shout out to my roommate for being the greatest model ever. So that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this crazy kind of thrift haul vlog thing. If you did, like and subscribe, and let me know if you'd like to see more videos like this. But thank you again for watching. My social media will be linked down below, along with the places I visited if you'd like to check any of those out. But look after yourselves, and I'll be back with more soon. Thanks for watching.